And Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sunkissed Orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
Whoa. Is that game being live streamed?
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Life's buzzing with energy, from the delightfully routine, to the novel and exciting, to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
Whether a ref makes a bad call or it's opposing players or fans trying to get us out of our element, that our ultimate goal is to win, and doing things that are unsportsmanlike aren't going to get us any closer to that goal.
Because in life, many things will not go your way, and by learning now to hold your head up high when defeated and stay humble after a victory will better influence your life for the years to come.
As the largest GSI grain bin dealer in the state of Iowa for the past 15 years, CS Agro prides themselves on grain bin builds and service, and offer a complete line of GSI equipment, including grain bins, grain dryers like top dry, tower dryers, and portable dryers, bucket elevators, air systems, conveyors, and chain loop systems. They do everything from concrete to erection, to electrical, and service before, during, and after the sale. Stop in, give them a call, or contact them at csagro.com, your GSI bin dealer in Calumet, Iowa.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common: a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
At American Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and biggest fans. As the excitement of fall sports fills the air, we're here supporting our community every step of the way. Whether it's Friday night lights or volleyball matches, we're proud to stand behind our schools. We're cheering loud and proud for the MMCRU Royals. Here's to a season of hard work, teamwork, and unforgettable memories. American Bank, member FDIC.
At Bavarian Meadows Senior Living in Remsen, residents enjoy a rewarding, independent retirement lifestyle full of opportunities to create new friendships and stay active and engaged. They offer delicious meals, housekeeping, laundry, medication management, enriching activities, and professional staff care while residing in their own apartment home, where independent and assisted living options are available. Also check with them about their career opportunities too. That's Bavarian Meadows in Remsen, with exceptional living opportunities and exceptional care. For banking, real estate, and insurance, let them help you at Farmers State Bank and Farmers State Agency in Marcus. Farmers State Bank offers a full line of financial services with hometown hospitality. Farmers State Agency will help you when it comes to all lines of insurance and real estate needs. Talk with agent Rachel Holmes or Laura Lecce. Learn more about Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, at fsbmarcus.com or contact Farmers State Agency in Marcus at 712-376-4318.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Lloyd Valley Healthcare, we keep you moving and feeling your best. Our providers work together to help overcome mobility issues, manage pain, and live your best life. An expanded physical therapy department and the area's top orthopedic surgeons on site mean the care that you need is in one convenient location. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your mobility, Lloyd Valley Healthcare can help you get back to doing the things that you love. Stay active, stay moving, make your appointment today.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
Live from Sioux Rapids on this beautiful Tuesday evening for a regional final in Class 1A District 1 between the number 3 ranked MMCRU Royals and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Tim Holmes alongside Michael Rupp and Adam Morris tonight here on Fuller Digital Solutions, and this is the Farmers State Bank pregame show. MMCRU comes into this one 22-2 on the season. They were co-champions of the War Eagle Conference this season. The Royals led in scoring by Brayson Mulder, and should have mentioned that they've advanced with wins over Harris Lake Park and then a win last Thursday at home against North Union 71-49. That contest, a coming out party of sorts for junior guard Wyatt Alish. Alish led the team with 26 points. Michael Peterson chipped in double figures with Mulder as well to lead the way for the Royals in that second round win against North Union last Thursday in Marcus. Now, Newell-Fonda, the Mustangs advanced with wins over West Bend Mallard and a win last Thursday at home against Grettinger-Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire, a nice Grettinger-Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire squad. The Mustangs came out on top 65-56 in that contest. The Titans led by 2 going into the fourth quarter, but Newell-Fonda went on a scoring run, outscoring the Titans by 11 in the fourth quarter to win that one going away. Michael, first tell us a little bit about MMCRU, the Royals, a school best season. I know the MMCRU school hasn't been around too long, but this boys basketball team has been nothing short of fantastic. 22-2 on the season, ranked number 3 in Class 1A. Tell us a little bit about the Royals.
They've been a lot of fun to watch this season, Tim. It's been fun to see the track stars and the performance and effort travel into the other sports, the training, the offseason, the preparation. And it shows up in the way the Royals have played the game this year, pushing the pace. It reminds me of watching 4 years ago, actually this Newell-Fonda team down at Wells Fargo, pushing the tempo, just turning games into track meet. And that effort, that training has transferred over well to football, to baseball, and it's been great to see a young school just continue to show up and continue to make progress and improve. And it seems like Newell-Fonda keeps showing up in the playoffs for every sport we play, whether it's basketball or softball, or thinking back to the MMC days of football and 8-man in the playoffs. This is a familiar team, and the fans have showed up here in Sioux Central. This is a packed-out gym. They make a lot of noise as the Royals take the court here. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, this is a great atmosphere for Class 1A basketball, and when you get further down the road, you get in these closely contested games, a lot of intensity and a great environment, and that's exactly what we have in Sioux Rapids tonight. The Royals fans on the far side of the camera, packed house over on that end. The Mustang fans down here in front of us in the upper deck behind us filling up as well. We are set for a good one here tonight. The winner advances to the Sub-State Saturday night in Sioux Center to take on a Boyden Hall squad that came off a victory over South O'Brien here earlier this evening. So the winner of this one tonight will get the Boyden Hall Comets on Saturday evening. This the first meeting between these squads since back in February of 2021. That was a first-round game in Newell that's seen the Mustangs run away with that one, as Michael mentioned, 84-52. Round 2 coming up here tonight in just a few minutes. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with more on the Farmers State Bank pregame show after this.
CHE cares about your community. We are a local-focused first radio station that plays excellent music. We feature more than 20 news and sportscasts daily, a Coach's Corner area sports program every Saturday morning, more than 40 weather updates, as well as a dozen ag programs and market reports. We also feature a What's Happening program and community calendar, because if it's happening locally, we care. KCHE FM 92.1 and AM 1440, committed to your community.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Welcome back to the Farmers State Bank Pregame show, MMCRU, Newell-Fonda, a regional final here in Class 1A for you tonight. 7 o'clock start. We have a few minutes left on the clock before we get into the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll have that for you here shortly. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of our individual performers. First for MMCRU, they're led by junior forward Brayson Mulder. Mulder averaging just shy of 13 points per night. Wyatt Owlish, we mentioned, had a career night last Thursday, a 26-point effort. He averages 10 points per ball game. And Michael Peterson averaging 9 points, 5.5 rebounds. But he'll have a bigger impact on the glass than those 5.5 rebounds per night. It just seems that way on a pretty consistent basis. For Newell-Fonda, this is a Mustang squad that is led by junior guard Jackson Hograve. Hograve averaging over 18 points per night. He'll shoot at 37% from beyond the arc, 40% from the field. Seniors Max Carlson and Mason Hoberman averaging 10 points per ball game. Carlson 10.5, and Hoberman averaging right at 10 per night. It was Hoberman leading the way in that win over GTRA the other night with a 23-point effort. This a Mustang squad who's going to get up and down the floor, and they're going to shoot it from beyond the arc frequently. They like to fire it up from three, and if they're hitting on all cylinders, they are tough to beat. The Mustangs want to run and gun. Both of these squads want to get the score up in the 60s or 70s, but it's Newell-Fonda, the Mustangs, who shoot it well from beyond the arc. In fact, shooting it 32% from beyond the arc on the season. They've attempted 512 threes. They've made 164 of those compared to MMCRU shooting 420 and making 128.
Yeah, just looking at this Newell-Fonda team so far, they do like to shoot the three ball a lot, but they have some size. A couple of 6'2 seniors in Hoberman and in Lyman, a 6'1 point guard in Carlson. So you can't ignore them in the paint, but yes, they certainly want to get the three ball flying early.
We're going to take a 2-minute break here. We'll be back after the national anthem to hit the starting lineups for tonight's contest, and then the opening tip just a few moments away. We'll be back with more on the Farmer State Bank pregame show after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
United Bank of Iowa has been recognized as Iowa's #1 ag bank every year since 2004. However, they have been financing agriculture for generations. Their employees have a commitment to ag and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. You can count on United Bank of Iowa to finance your ideas and support you every step of the way. Stop by any of the 35 locations today and talk about how they can help your operation succeed. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
At West Health Systems, we believe in unlimited possibilities. Whether you're streaming, working, schooling, socializing, or gaming, use as much data as you need without any worries. And the Command IQ app gives you the power to set limits on screen time, content, and access to specific websites and apps right from your phone. Call West Health Systems today at 712-786-1181. Experience the freedom of unlimited internet with experience.
And back here on FDS for the Farmer State Bank starting lineups tonight. We're going to do this quickly. First for the Mustangs, a senior guard, a 6'1 senior guard, number 11, Max Carlson. A sophomore guard, number 13, Jackson Belcock. At a junior guard spot, a 6-foot junior, number 23, Jackson Hograve. Mason Hoberman, a senior guard, standing 6'2", and Geisen Lyman, the senior post player for the Mustangs. The Royals starting Brayson Mulder, Michael Peterson in the middle, Wyatt Owlish, Jace Cowling, and Michael Schmellen. Here's Peterson winning the tip for the Royals, and we're underway. Is MMCRU in their home whites, the Mustangs in their road blues. Here's Mulder, able to finish through contact for the first bucket of the ball game. And here comes MMCRU in that full court pressure. The Mustangs break it. And they're going to look for three-point opportunities on ball movement in a secondary break. Royals close up shop there. Now a drive all the way in and a lay-in. And that was Lyman, the first two of the night for the Mustangs. Schmellen gets it over to Cowling, who lays it in. And the Royals right back at you.
Good tempo so far from MMCRU. I'd like to keep it up, make Newell-Fonda work to get past half court.
Now a deep three left side off the mark for Hograve on his first attempt. Man-to-man defense for the Mustangs. Here's Mulder. spin move, nearly lost it. Now gets it into Peterson. His jumper in the lane off the mark. Alish, no good on the putback, but draws the foul. Wyatt Alish to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
You mentioned it in pregame. Wyatt Alish has really turned it on in the back half of the season. Juniors averaging 10 points a game, shooting the ball 46% from the court, 33% from three-point line. Nails the first free throw there.
Alish gets the first free throw. A minute, 12 seconds in. Royals in front 5-2. Alish's second free throw right through. And now the full court pressure. Alish can get called for a reach on Holgrave. Picks up the first foul on the Royals. I should mention the previous foul on the Mustangs was on Belcock. MMCRU is going to play 10. They're going to go 10 deep. Push the tempo up and down the floor. The Mustangs will play 6, maybe 7. That could have an impact on the legs in the second half.
Wow.
Nice. Lyman.
Nice pump fake from Lyman, the senior. A lot of experience from him.
Schmellen goes into the middle, loses it. And the Mustangs come away with the steal. Into the front court is Hoberman. And he's going to drive in and be called for a walk. He didn't get into this, but the Mustangs coached by Jordan Myers, assisted by Drew Radloff and Justin Lyman. The Royals coached by Cam Kuchel, assisted by Shane Bork and Brad Hodgett. Michael Schmellen into the front court. Gives it to Alish. His 3 on the way.
Hey!
Wyatt Alish with the first triple of the night. 9-4. 5:45 to go, opening quarter. Mustangs pretty good spacing to break the pressure. Now driving and kicking. Maybe got away with a walk there. Now a 3 from the right side. That's right through. And the answer for Hoberman.
Big response from the senior Hoberman.
Alish's step back. He knocked it down and should have been a foul call as Alish ends up on the deck. Back-to-back triples for Alish. Now the Royals want to trap. Mustangs breaking a corner 3. In and out. And that attempt by Carlson. Schmellen's floater off the glass and good. Michael Schmellen. The floater off the glass. It's 14-7. The track meet continues, and the lay-in this time for Carlson.
Just back and forth, high intensity from both of these squads.
Now we'll settle into the half court. Mulder spins his shot. Tough finish from Mulder. He has a couple of first quarter buckets. Mustangs break the pressure and a finish inside for Newell-Fonda. It's Holgrave with his first bucket. And a timeout called, 30-second timeout called by MMCRU. By Newell-Fonda. We're going to keep you here. 4:21 to go. Opening quarter 16-11. MMCRU in front. This one's starting just how we expected. Both of these squads like to get up and down the floor. Right now, both teams shooting the ball exceptionally well. And it's Newell-Fonda getting the ball inside, getting some easier pairs, but back-to-back triples from Wyatt Alish here in the early part of this one. And the Royals a 16-11 lead, and they'll have the ball out of the timeout.
And it's been a balanced attack for MMCRU all season here, but man, Wyatt Alish coming out with 8 points here in the first quarter already. Man, he's fun to watch.
Here comes the second 5 for the Royals. Camden Bork, Clint Staub, Lucas Brown, Brandon Dreckman, and Eli Schlinger into the ball game. Bork into the paint, draws the foul, and they're going to call it on the floor. Just the second team foul on the Mustangs. That one does go on Belcock, though, and that's his second.
He'll check out. Gunnar Barron, the freshman's going to enter into the game.
Bork, a dribble jumper, no good, and it's one and done. Now taken away by Brown in the backcourt. Now Brown's pass deflected out of bounds. Dreckman was open. He was just late to seeing it. We'll stay with Royals at this end. 16-11, halfway through the first quarter. Here's Brown inside, gives a ball fake, and he's fouled on the floor. And that personal is going to go on number 15, Gunnar Barron. It's his first, the team's third. Dreckman's going to fire an open look. That's off the mark. And the Mustangs clear it out. Here's Lyman all the way in, lays it in and draws the foul. And right now it's been Geis and Lyman bringing the ball up the floor for the Mustangs. Here in the opening quarter, and he draws the foul on Clint Staub, and he'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Lyman, 6'2", he's a big kid, but he's been moving up and down the court so far.
He's got 7 here in the opening quarter.
And it'll be interesting to see, you mentioned it, the Royals going to play 10, Newell-Fonda like to play 6 or 7. Can they keep up with this tempo that MMCRU plays with?
Now Brown's going to get called for a player control foul on the baseline. And it was Hoberman sliding over and taking the charge. That's going to be the first personal on Lucas Brown. Now both squads with 3 team fouls. Wyatt Olish into the ball game for Brown. Now the inbounds pass deflected and stolen away. Bork goes inside to Schlinger. He looks backside. And they'll reset. Schlinger puts it on the deck. Once again leaves it for Staub, and now the Royals all sticking a little bit. Olish with the left hand on a possession that looked like it was going nowhere. Wyatt Olish pulls a rabbit out of his hat yet again. Now here comes the trap. Mustangs break it. And they'll have to settle into the half court. Lyman, dribble drive, his floater, no good. And now a loose ball foul called on Lyman. Staub had it, and there was some body contact enough to draw the foul, and that's going to be the first personal on Geis and Lyman. The Royals in the bonus, the final 2:44 of the first quarter with a 4-point lead. Olish gets it inside to Schlinger. It's knocked away. Coming away with it is Gunnar Barron for the Mustangs. Spin move on the floor. Unable to finish was Holgrave. Olish back to Bork. Bork's bounce pass to Dreckman. He'll finish on the backside.
Great awareness.
And a nice cut from Brandon Dreckman for his first bucket. High intensity level here early on. Now Holgrave drives and kicks. Barron gives it back to him. Just step through in the lane. Tough shot, no good. And Dreckman has the rebound. It's one and done for the Mustangs. Now Bork's going to get called for a walk. Took one too many steps before he put the ball on the deck. And MMCRU is going to bring in 3 of the starters. Go with Wyatt Olish and Camden Bork. The Mustangs going to bring Carlson back on the floor.
Chase Colling, great effort play. Almost came away with a steal. Couldn't quite keep it in bounds there.
The Royals continue to pressure full court. 20-14, MMCRU in front. 91 seconds to go, opening quarter. Now an inbounds pass and a tie-up between Holgrave and Colling.
Cowling took a shot to the chest from Holgrave there as he dove in after that ball. Call the tie up.
Alternate arrow keeps it with the Mustangs. Now Lyman's going to get called for a walk. He did lose possession of the ball, but not until after he took his initial step. And that'll give it back to the Royals. Michael Schmellen back on the floor for Camden Bork. So MMCRU back to their starting five. Mulder, jump stop, his finish, good! And one! Mulder finishes through Holgrave, and he'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And Brayson Mulder, just such good coordination. It translates so well to every sport that we see him in. He's just so under control in the paint, able to go up, finish through contact, make it a three-point play.
Free throw is right through for Mulder. Mulder has 7 first-quarter points and some tough finishes inside. Now, the trap almost forces another turnover. It's going to lead to an open look. Corner three off the mark. Mulder a backside rebound with a minute to go in the quarter.
And the Royals crowd are letting them know about it.
Mulder gives it off to Alish. Pick and roll with Peterson. He has it stripped away momentarily. It's still loose. Now a kicked ball on Peterson. It'll give it to the Mustangs. 40 seconds to go. A 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MMCRU a 9-point lead. Now the Mustangs trying to get it in, and they barely do. Holgrave cut off on the baseline, and a foul is going to be called on, I think they're going to get Michael Schmellen. They do. Michael Schmellen's first personal. That the fourth team foul on the Royals, so the Mustangs essentially have a full shot clock to work with and in the bonus. Here comes a trap. Barron an open look from the corner, off the mark. Schmellen has it. He'll dribble into the front court with 17 seconds to go here in the opening quarter.
Try and set something up here to get a last look at the buzzer.
They go inside to Mulder. He tries spinning baseline. He does, and a foul is going to be called on Holberman. And Holberman was in good position, got a lot of the ball, but came down over top. And the personal is called. And now Mulder to the free throw line with just 3 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. First one is short. Up tempo. High speed first quarter at that. Mulder's free throw off the back iron. Now the Mustangs get to Holgrave. His half-court shot. No good at the first quarter horn. After one, MMCRU in front, 23-14. We'll be back with second quarter action after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and biggest fans. As the excitement of fall sports fills the air, we're here supporting our community every step of the way. Whether it's Friday night lights or volleyball matches, we're proud to stand behind our schools. We're cheering loud and proud for the MMCRU Royals. Here's to a season of hard work, teamwork, and unforgettable memories. American Bank, member FDIC.
At Bavarian Meadows Senior Living in Remsen, residents enjoy a rewarding, independent retirement lifestyle full of opportunities to create new friendships and stay active and engaged. They offer delicious meals, housekeeping, laundry, medication management, enriching activities, and professional staff care while residing in their own apartment home, where independent and assisted living options are available. Also check with them about their career opportunities too. That's Bavarian Meadows in Remsen, with exceptional living opportunities and exceptional care.
MMCRU's basketball to start the second quarter, and a 9-point lead for the Royals. Mustangs come out into the zone. Mulder's shot no good. Peterson can't finish on the follow through. Peterson comes down with that and goes back up. He probably has an easy two. Now Mulder strips it away. And his run out, his layup, no good. Alish gives it back to him on the rebound. Now Mulder is blocked. Newell-Fonda escapes a couple of easy Royals buckets to start the second quarter.
And now Lyman controls it. He motioned to his teammates, slow down as he tried to take it up court. I wonder if that was the message to Newell-Fonda. Don't get outran here in the second quarter.
Lyman's three, in and out. A good look. Barron, nice cross-court pass. Now Alish is left open. His three off the mark. Collin tracks down the offensive board. The shot clock does not reset. Now Peterson inside. His finish. Good. Michael Peterson with his second bucket. Make that his first bucket of the night. Largest lead of the night for the Royals in double figures at 11. Lyman drives. No good on the scoop. The rebound back to Lyman. Holgrave's three. Right through.
Newell-Fonda, when they get hot from three-point range, they are a dangerous team.
Well, and another reason why you have to be able to clean up the glass. At a second chance point. Now Alish fouled on the floor and misses the shot. Was in the action of shooting, so he'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. At this point in district play, there's only really good teams left, and if you don't clean the glass up, second chance points will kill you. In and out on the first attempt for Alish.
They're going to check Lyman out. In comes number 45, sophomore 45, Hunter Watts, senior.
Alish knocks the second one down. A game high 11 points for Wyatt Alish here, just into the second quarter. O'Grave with it, top of the key, guarded by Schmelling. Barron drives, he's cut off. Carlson wants to use a screen. Now Holgrave on a cut, and he'll finish off the glass.
A nice little backdoor pass from Carlson. Holgrave finishes beautifully.
Cowling a baseline jumper off the top of the backboard. Peterson's finish, no good. Cowling is fouled on the putback. And MMCRU hitting the offensive glass themselves, and Jace Cowling will head to the free throw line for two more free throws.
And I think they might have heard your message there about rebounding, and I think Coach Kuchel might have reminded him of it. Those were some impressive boards there from Peterson and from Cowling to get to the stripe.
MMCRU started off the game shooting it very well, including at the free throw line. The last few attempts they've struggled, and Cowling misses the first. Lucas Brown, Wyatt Alish, Jace Cowling, Michael Peterson, Clint Staub on the floor for the Royals. Cowling misses the second. Brown the offensive rebound. Alish's three, no good. And it's Holgrave able to track it down, and a loose ball foul called on Brown. That's going to be his second at the 5:26 mark of the first half.
And that's the risk you play when you play at tempo and you just end up running into people and those incidental off-ball fouls, or loose ball fouls rather, and that's just the risk you take when you play this style of basketball.
Brown has to come out of the game. Brandon Dreckman in. Now Staub cheats on one, doesn't come up with it, an open three. That's right through from Hunter Watts, his first field goal. And that's the other thing in these contests. If you go for a steal and don't get it, you are outnumbered. Now Alish is going to pick up the player control foul as Carlson steps in and takes the charge. And that may be the second personal on Alish. It is. So now Brown and Alish each with 2 personal fouls with 5 minutes to go in the opening half. 26-22, a 7-0 run for the Mustangs. Royals led this one by 11. Newell-Fonda chipping away. Carlson with it, top of the key, trying to initiate the action, and now almost loses it. And a 5-second call on Carlson.
That's a huge call there as the momentum is definitely shifting in Newell-Fonda's favor, and with that call, the Royals get a little bit of it back.
Newell-Fonda getting some three-quarters court pressure themselves. Bork gets it into Peterson, back to Bork. Now across court to Dreckman. Ball fake, leaves it for Peterson, and he'll finish. A nice play from Dreckman to Peterson for the 2. And now the Mustangs throw it. And that's a missed call.
Yeah, that went off the fingertips.
Thrown by everybody, and nobody touched it, but the official is going to call it out on the Royals.
I believe it went off the fingertips of Watts even, so that's a bad call.
They had a bailout for the Mustangs. See if they can take advantage of it. Go inside. And finishing inside is Holgrave. Mustangs able to take advantage of a questionable call. Now Peterson inside. He'll finish in traffic. Strong finish from Peterson. He has back-to-back buckets.
Just so under control in the air. Peterson hard off the glass.
Now an open look in the corner. That's off the mark. Here's Bork with it. His dribble into a double team. He throws it away. And now a double dribble is going to be called. That's on Lyman. He used the dribble to establish control of the ball and then put it back on the deck. But Cam Bork dribbled right into a double team there. That's something you can't do. Keep the ball in the middle of the floor. 3:29 to go, first half. 30-24, MMCRU in front. Mulder back on the floor for the Royals. He led this one by as many as 11. Now Schmeling drives, kicks. Mulder a 3 off the mark. A loose ball foul called on MMCRU. It's going to go on Brandon Dreckman. It's his first. Now some question between the officials. O'Grady gets it into the middle of the floor, and he'll get it into the front court. Bork almost the steal. It's on the sideline.
That again was not the correct call.
Mustangs will have it. 3:09 to go, opening half. And Dreckman out of the ball game. Eli Schlinger back in. Here's Lyman trying to get the ball inbounded. Throws it in the backcourt. It's deflected by Bork. Holgrave comes away with it. Drives and kicks. Watts a corner 3. That's no good. It's one and done. Schmeling has it into the front court. His floater up. No good. Mulder. Rebound. Loses it. Goes back up. Blocked from behind. A lot of contact. No call. And the Mustangs again come away with interior defense. Holgrave's layup. Good. And just like that, Jackson Holgrave into double figures with 11. And the Royals will call a timeout. MMCRU, a 30-26 lead, 2:32 to go, first half. We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be back right after this on FDX. MMCRU basketball out of the timeout. 2:32 to go, first half. This has been a good one. As expected, the Royals led by as many as 11, but Newell-Fonda right back at you. They cut the deficit to 4. There's Schmell on a baseline drive and cut off. Schlinger pulls the trigger from 3, in and out. There's Lyman, drives and kicks. Now a travel is going to be called. Belcott got into the lane. Had nowhere to go with it. And gives it back. Schmellen tries getting it into Schlinger, and it's thrown away. Turnover gives it right back to the Mustangs. Now Hograve into traffic, and he's going to get called for a walk. Newell-Fonda started with Lyman bringing the ball up the floor in the first quarter, trying to relieve some of that pressure off of Hograve having to do it. Hograve has taken much more of that responsibility on here in the second quarter, and that's what can start to wear you down as the game goes on. Back-to-back turnovers from each squad. Mulder's 3, that's off the mark. The rebound by Bork gets it into Peterson. Fouling to Mulder. Mulder, jump stop, his fade away. No good, but draws the foul on the jump shot. That personal is going to go on Max Carlson, just his first. And Mulder to the free throw line for 2. And as well as both these teams shot the ball in the first quarter, they've struggled in the second quarter at times. MMCRU gets a free throw from Mulder there, but just 8 points here in the second quarter.
MMCRU on the season, they're shooting 58.7% from the stripe. It'd be nice to see that number go up as the playoffs continue and you continue to face these well-disciplined and athletic teams.
Here's Watts, a corner 3. That's off the mark again. Mulder has it, and the Royals have numbers. Mulder scoop, good with the left hand.
Yeah, Newell-Fonda fans want to travel for it. I think it was a clean play.
Now Hograve lost it momentarily. Now it is stripped away again. Schmellen on a run out. Gives it up to Bork. Bork shot blocked, but a foul called with the body. And that's going to go on Lyman. And 50 seconds to go in the quarter. The last 40 seconds of this has turned into a track meet yet again. Now Cam Bork at the free throw line for 2. Off the back iron and no good. Bork took a shot to the mouth in Thursday night's win. Had to receive several stitches. A tough kid, he's back in the ball game tonight. He was not going to miss this one. Bork gets 1 of 2. Hograve dribbles up the sideline. Now he's going to draw the trap. Bork almost comes away with the steal. We'll stay at this end. 35-26. Royals in front. 40 seconds to go in the half. 26 seconds on the Mustang shot clock. Now Hograve falls down and a travel is going to be called. And the shot clock will be turned off, so the Mustangs have turned the ball over on 3 consecutive possessions here. And MMCRU an opportunity to take advantage of it and close out the half on a high note.
That's really what we talked about in pregame is the Royals want to turn up the tempo, turn this into a track meet, and it forces teams to make mental mistakes and turn the ball over. We've really seen that the last 2 minutes work well.
Corks corner three rims in. A little quick on the shot clock, but it goes in nonetheless. Here's Holgrave, and he is going to be fouled, I believe, on the sideline, which isn't the worst foul in the world. It's going to go on Mulder. It's his first, but it stops the clock with 2.4 seconds to go. And now the Mustangs try to give off a last-second shot. Step back three, no good. An effort from Max Carlson. At the end of the first half, MMCRU in front 38-26. The Royals end the first half on an 8-0 run, and they lead this one by 12. We'll take a commercial break. Be back with the FDS halftime show after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
For banking, real estate, and insurance, let them help you at Farmers State Bank and Farmers State Agency in Marcus. Farmers State Bank offers a full line of financial services with hometown hospitality. Farmers State Agency will help you when it comes to all lines of insurance and real estate needs. Talk with agent Rachel Holmes or Laura Lecce. Learn more about Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, at fsbmarcus.com or contact Farmers State Agency in Marcus at 712-376-4318.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Lloyd Valley Healthcare, we keep you moving and feeling your best. Our providers work together to help overcome mobility issues, manage pain, and live your best life. An expanded physical therapy department and the area's top orthopedic surgeons on site mean the care that you need is in one convenient location. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your mobility, Lloyd Valley Healthcare can help you get back to doing the things that you love. Stay active, stay moving, make your appointment today.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
Welcome back to the FDS halftime show. MMCRU in front 38-26 over Newell-Fonda in this Class 1A District 1 regional final. The Royals led 23-14 after the first quarter. Things had slowed down a bit. The Mustangs went on a run of their own to close the gap to 30-26. The Royals end the first half on an 8-0 run and a 38-26 lead for the Royals here at the halftime break. MMCRU led in scoring by Brayson Mulder and Wyatt Alish, each 11 first half points. 6 points for Michael Peterson, 4 for Camden Bork, 2 for Jace Cowling, 2 for Michael Schmelin, and 2 for Brandon Dreckman. The Mustangs led offensively by Jackson Holgrave. Holgrave 11 first half points as well. Geisen Lyman, a lot of the ball handling responsibility for Lyman in the first half. He ends with 7 points. 3 points each for Hunter Watts and Mason Hoberman, and 2 points for Max Carlson. The winner of this one advances to take on Boyden Hall Saturday night, a 7 o'clock start in Sioux Center. That a Sub-State 1 final. The winner gets Boyden Hall. The Comets have 48-40 winner over South O'Brien tonight in Sheldon. That an early start. The Comets were down by 8 at halftime. They were down by 8 entering the fourth quarter, and they come from behind to win 48-40 over War Eagle Conference foe South O'Brien. Another War Eagle Conference foe also in the regional final tonight, Remsen St. Mary's taking on Council Bluffs St. Albert's down in Denison. Remsen St. Mary's a 26-19 lead over St. Albert's at the half. That one again in Denison. The winner of that one advances to take on the winner of IKM Manning and ACGC, Adair Casey Guthrie Center in that District 8 region down south. The number 2 team in the state, Madrid, a 26-20 lead over Linville Sully. Another 1A contest. And they're looking to take on the winner of the Ankeny Christian Martinsdale St. Mary's game. Madrid, one of the tough teams. They're number 2 in the state behind Bellevue Marquette. And we'll try to get some other 1A scores from around the area throughout the evening. In Class 2A tonight, the Cherokee Braves are also in Sheldon, the back half of that doubleheader, as they take on a very talented West Lion squad. That one over on KCHE tonight, as well as streaming on Fuller Digital Solutions as well. Great time of the year. District basketball is here, as we mentioned, a great environment. It's Sioux Central High School this evening. 2 good basketball squads here. A bunch of good basketball squads across the state left. And they're going to be cut in half tonight. The Mustangs taking the floor here with 3.5 minutes to go until the start of the second half. We're going to take another commercial break. We'll be back after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
CHE cares about your community. We are a local-focused first radio station that plays excellent music. We feature more than 20 news and sportscasts daily, a Coach's Corner area sports program every Saturday morning, more than 40 weather updates, as well as a dozen ag programs and market reports. We also feature a What's Happening program and community calendar, because if it's happening locally, we care. KCHE FM 92.1 and AM 1440, committed to your community.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
Back here on the FDS halftime show, the Royals in front of the Mustangs, 38-26. Michael Rupp alongside me with Adam Morse as well tonight. Michael, go ahead and give us some quick first half observations from both squads and maybe what both teams need to do in the second half to be successful.
Just to state the obvious, this has just been a fun, high-intensity game so far. Two passionate, well-coached, well-trained rosters here before us. It's just been fun basketball to watch. The crowd's into it. The players are passionate. It's been a fun game so far. I think if you're MMCRU, you got to keep the intensity high. We mentioned it a few times now. This Royals team is willing to go 10 deep, and Newell-Fonda, on the other hand, they like to stick with their top 6, top 7. So the more you can really wear down Newell-Fonda if you're Coach Guccio, I think the better.
Let's take a look at our second half starting lineups. Farmer State Bank starting lineups for each squad. First, for the Mustangs, it's going to be Max Carlson, Jackson Belcock, Jackson Hograve, Mason Hoberman, and Geisen Lyman. For the Royals, their same starting 5 of Brayson Mulder, Chase Cowling, Wyatt Alish, Michael Schmellen, and Michael Peterson. Mustangs will have the ball to start the second half in a 38-26 ball game. The largest lead of the night for the Royals was at 11, and the Mustangs went on a big run to cut that down to 4, but the final 90 seconds of the first half, the Royals able to respond, stretch the lead back to 12. Here's Hograve with it to start the second half. Lyman goes baseline, has that pass deflected away. Alish saves it to Schmellen. Schmellen all the way in, his layup, good! And good body control there from Schmellen as the defender laid off him. Now here's Hograve on a 2-on-1. His shot right back. Of course, we'd have a couple buckets in the first 30 seconds. The tempo continues to stay at a rapid pace. Now Schmellen all the way in, a ball fake. His fadeaway rims in. Michael Schmellen back-to-back buckets to start the third quarter. Carlson steps into a 3. That's off the mark. Schmellen, the offensive rebound to Cowling, and he can't handle the pass. And another one of those opportunities to get chalk up for the Royals, having an easy 2, but could not finish.
Those are the ones, as we go down the stretch, you get farther into the playoffs, you have to convert on those opportunities. You run into a good team like Madrid and down at Wells Fargo, you're not going to afford to miss an opportunity like that. So as the season continues, gotta see progress in those areas.
Here's Hograve getting the inbounds. The Royals bring a trap, and now Lyman will come up on Cowling. Drives and kicks to the corner, an open look for 3. That's good. And it's Hoberman knocking down his second triple of the night. A big bucket for the Mustangs. Peterson all the way in. His scoop, no good. Now Hograve throws it ahead, and that layup, no good. But a foul is going to be called on Mulder, as it was Jackson Belcock drawing the foul.
Mulder hit the deck pretty hard there. He looks like he's going to be all right. Got his legs folded back behind him, but he's a tough kid.
Mulder and Belcock both got up, moving their arm a little bit to loosen their shoulders back out. Here's Jackson Belcock at the line for 2.
That's just it. You got 2 players, 2 leaders on this team that are just passionate, and you get down to this stretch, you play through pain, not necessarily through injury, but willing to stay in and fight for your team. Shows a lot of leadership from both of those guys.
Second free throw off the mark. The offensive rebound for the Mustangs. Hograve puts up a triple, no good. And Peterson has it, he'll slow it down. That was Belcock's first point of the night. Here's Cowling on a roll, he loses it. Now Hoberman wants to run. Hograve loses his footing yet again and is called for a walk. Get into those scramble situations. It's turned into a turnover a few times tonight for the Mustangs. Here's Alish all the way in. Leaves it for Mulder on the backside. He'll finish through contact and draws the foul. And Bryson Mulder off the dish from Wyatt Owlish. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Just selfless basketball from Wyatt Owlish. He's averaging 2.8 assists a game along with this impressive scoring run he's been on. Just a great player.
Mulder gets the free throw to go, and the Royals respond. Trap in the backcourt. Hograve dribbles through it. A corner look again from the other side is good again from Hoberman. His second triple of the quarter. He has 3 on the night. The total is 9 points.
Drive in and kick out. That's their identity, and they're getting hot from the stripe here. Bang! A big response.
And a baseball pass from Mulder to Owlish. It was just Owlish to Mulder. He returns the favor, and Wyatt buries the triple. Timeout. 5:32 to go, third quarter. We'll take it with them. 48-35, Royals in front. We're back right after this on FDS.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
Mustangs ball out of the timeout. Hograve handling it up the floor. Now gives it off to Lyman. One of the two has handled it the majority of the night. Now a foul is called on Owlish as Lyman gets into the front court. That's going to be the third personal on Wyatt Owlish. And he's going to come out of the ball game as Cam Bork checks in.
And Owlish a little frustrated with that one. He's had a good night so far tonight. Good call here. Take him out with 3 fouls. Give him a breather.
And now Mulder is going to be called for a blocking foul as Hograve initiates some action. Back-to-back fouls on the Royals. That's Mulder's third personal. The team's third. Well, one more to give with still 5:15 to go in the quarter. Here's Hograve pushed off. Now is going to be tied up. And this is the possession arrow is going to give it to the Royals. But this is what you've seen with Hograve in the second half of that GTRA game. He wants to get to the bucket in the second half. It was cut off nicely there. And it's Bork who ends up tying him up. Bork's pass to Peterson. Peterson able to save the possession. Now Schmelling into the lane. His floater, no good. Peterson can't finish. Cowling does.
Hey.
That's playing above the rim. Peterson ends up with an assist off the rebound. And it's Cowling with the finish. Hograve's finish at the other end is good.
Whichever team decides they want to attack the offensive glass more seems to be the one who carries the tempo and the momentum here. So if you're MMCRU, keep Peterson and Cowling down low. Let them get those rebounds.
4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Trying to get it into Peterson, and that's deflected out of bounds. 12 on the shot clock. And for the Mustangs, it was Gunnar Barron on the floor. He's going to come out. As Belcock checks back in. Peterson is undercut, no good on the shot. And now Hograve on a run out. His lead for Belcock is good.
Timeout called by Newell-Fonda.
And the Mustangs are going to call a full timeout with 4:09 to go in the third. We'll take it with them. 50-39, Royals in front. We'll be back after this on FDS.
The Ramsden Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Ramsden Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of .com, and be sure to like them on Facebook.
.409 to go, third quarter. MMCRU with the basketball out of the timeout and an 11-point lead. The Mustangs want to trap in the backcourt and almost come away with the turnover. They will turn it over. Cam Bork was the last one to touch it, and now Newell-Fonda steals the possession out of the timeout. Lyman cut off, spins. The Euro step, and he's going to get called for a walk on the step through. I'm going to say he took one too many and wave it off.
Probably not going to get away with that one much in high school ball. Maybe in the NBA, but
Bork gets rid of it, stepping through the trap. Brown leaves it for Peterson, who finishes. Michael Peterson's first basket of the second half. Belcock ahead of the pack, and he's going to draw the foul on the floor. And now the fourth team foul on the Royals, so that, once again, the third team foul on Lucas Brown. So MMCRU has a little bit of foul trouble to keep an eye on. Mustangs trying to get to the free throw line here if they can draw another personal. A rainbow three off the mark, and Cowling has the rebound. Brown a corner three. Good! Bang. Lucas Brown with his first bucket of the night. Now the Mustangs on a run out. The layup is good for Carlson at the other end.
All of a sudden, Newell-Fonda almost outrunning MMCRU on the tempo game.
Peterson, no good on the they're going to call a walk. Thought maybe some contact on the floor, but it's a walk, and it's give it back to the Mustangs. 55-41 ball game, 3:03 to go third quarter in this track meet. Carlson passed on a three. Lyman will not. His triple is good. Bombs away for the Mustangs. They continue to fire. Now a steal in the backcourt. And Carlson lays it in. 5 quick points for the Mustangs, and the deficit down to 9. Now Schmelling. The ball's loose, no call. Schmelling hit the deck. Now a travel going to be called on Lyman. And the Royals coaching staff looking up, trying to get out of the players to slow down a little bit. Which that was coming at some point because there's no way it can keep the tempo up. Barron back on the floor for the Mustangs. Carlson's going to get a breather.
Wyatt Olish checks back into the game as well.
Olish on the floor with Brown and Clint Staub. Brown drives with his left hand and draws a foul on the floor. That just the second team foul on the Mustangs here in the third quarter, but it is the third foul on Gunnar Barron. Staub gets it into Brown. He'll put it on the deck and kicks. Peterson's corner three, no good. And the Mustangs have the rebound. Holgrave has it stolen away from behind. Now Brown loses his footing. Bork picks it up.
Michael Peterson just got shoved to the ground underneath the basket.
Now Brown, they're going to wave the shot off and call the foul on the ground. So MMCRU had about 3 guys hit the deck. And the foul is going to come on the floor. And that's going to go on Barron. It's his 4th. So he has to come out after picking up 2 fouls in about 30 seconds. Bork thought about a three, now drives and kicks. Brown steps into a 15-footer. That's short. 55-46. The Mustangs had the deficit to single digits. Now Holgrave's three. In and out. And Staub with the rebound. And Peterson's going to get called for a walk. He didn't have a good base on him when he caught the ball. And Brown's going to come out. He'll get a breather. Cowling back on the floor. Now the Royals going to steal it in the backcourt. Bork comes away with it. Gets it on a give and go and draws the foul on the floor on Holgrave. And that's going to be Jackson Holgrave's second personal. 69 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Cowling, and he has his shot block inside, but a foul is going to be called on the floor. Actually on first contact, it looks like. He slipped a screen, and he'll head to the line for two. And the foul is going to go on Holgrave. He picks up his third. Cowling rattles in the first. Carlson back on the floor for the Mustangs. Same starting five for Newell-Fonda. Cowling makes both.
Cowling, a 46% free throw shooter, nails them both that time.
Mustangs into the front court, just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Lyman guarded up top by Cowling. He gets rid of it. Now Lyman drives, and he's going to get called for a walk. The Newell-Fonda crowd does not like that call. So we have a 7-second differential between the shot clock and game clock for the Royals. Schmelling and Staub both on the floor for the Royals that can handle the ball. Cowling drives and kicks to Olish. His three off the mark. Not a bad look. It was a quick shot, and now a timeout going to be called by the Mustangs. The final 24 seconds of the third. Full timeout for the Mustangs. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this commercial break here on FDS.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
.57-46, MMCRU in front. Just 24 seconds to go, third quarter. The Mustangs will have the last possession if they choose.
Just saying at the break, this is a loud, echoey gymnasium, and just hearing both student sections cheering, they're fired up. This has been a fun environment all night, Tim.
An up-tempo game. Both teams like to get up and down the floor and score the basketball. And it is shown. Mustangs a 20-19 scoring advantage here in the third quarter. And now Peterson with the steal, doesn't get it. Now Lyman's going to hold for one. He would have had a look at a three. Holgrave drives. Now he will fire a three. Off the mark, Peterson has it. And his heave at the horn is no good. After three, MMCRU in front, 57-46. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
United Bank of Iowa has been recognized as Iowa's #1 ag bank every year since 2004. However, they have been financing agriculture for generations. Their employees have a commitment to ag and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. You can count on United Bank of Iowa to finance your ideas and support you every step of the way. Stop by any of the 35 locations today and talk about how they can help your operation succeed. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Mustangs basketball to start the fourth quarter. The Royals an 11-point lead. The final 8 minutes. Here we go. Jackson Holgrave has it up top, guarded by Camden Bork. The Royals have led for the majority of the night. Lyman puts it on the deck. Now Carlson brings it back out to reset. A deep three off the mark for Hoberman. Mulder back on the floor, as is Alish with those 3 personal fouls. MMCRU trying to slow it down in the half court here. Mulder drives baseline and steps on the baseline. The Royals turn it over on their opening possession of the fourth quarter. Pass into Hoberman. Royals contesting every inbounds. Lyman cut off. His little scoop through, no good. Mulder has the rebound. They get it ahead to Bork, and now the Royals, it turns into a 2-on-2. Bork is fouled on the floor. It's going to go on Hoberman. It's his third. The foul's starting to add up for each squad. Alish, an open look for 3, no good. Rebound by Bork. He might be fouled on the floor, no call. Now driving a kick. Cowling's 3 from the other corner's off the mark. Bork, another offensive rebound. And they're going to get Bork on a displacement foul, even though, well, a good effort nonetheless in the offensive glass. The Royals can't make them pay, and it'll go the other direction. That's the first personal on Bork, the first team foul on the Royals. Spin move. Carlson can't finish. Now Mulder's going to get called for a walk behind the play.
Wasn't able to finish with the hoop, but Max Carlson, a really nice spin move in the paint there.
So far, MMCRU some poor offensive possessions in the fourth quarter. Newell-Fonda's had some good possessions, just have not got shots to go down. Now, Belcock is fouled in the paint on a back cut, so he'll go to the line for 2. Foul's given to Bork. He picks up 2 personals in the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter.
First free throw is no good. Couple of notable scores we're looking at. That Linville-Sully and Madrid game. Linville-Sully is keeping it close against number 1 ranked Madrid. This score is 38-36. Linville-Sully leads it at the end of the third quarter. Also looking at Bishop Garrigan and Lake Mills. Bishop leads 46-33 in the third.
An empty possession for the Mustangs as Belcock can't hit on either free throw attempt. MMCRU, an opportunity to stretch the lead out, and as we mentioned, have not had great possessions here in the fourth quarter. Now Mulder drives and kicks. Alish on the deck. His floater no good, but draws the foul. And they're going to give him 2 free throws. I thought the foul might have been on the floor, but Alish will head to the line for 2. 5:54 to go here, fourth quarter. We're still looking for our first points of the quarter from either squad. Second attempt for Alish is short. Now Bork ends up with it. He might have been fouled. Schmeling gets it back. Peterson drives, and he's going to get called for a walk before he got the shot off. And once again, empty possessions, and this time for the Royals on this end.
Peterson's not happy about it. Good job from Coach Kukul to calm him down.
Now the inbounds is knocked away. Mulder ends up with it. He gives a ball fake. He'll finish and draw the foul. That all set up by Wyatt Alish's defensive pressure on the inbounds. Now Mulder, the first points of the fourth quarter for either squad, and he'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That's short. That's out of bounds to the Mustangs.
Got a score update from down in Denison. Remsen St. Mary's and St. Albert going at it. Remsen St. Mary's up 48-34 inside of 2 minutes in the fourth.
Carlson has it stripped away by Alish. And they're going to call a double dribble. I don't know that Alish ever had control of it. And that's going to give it right back to Newell-Fonda.
For a game that's been clock running pretty fast and tempo keeping us moving, this fourth quarter has had a lot of penalties slowed us down here.
Here's Hograve with it. He pulls up from 17, in and out. The offensive rebound tapped out. The Mustangs will have another chance. A deep 3 from Hoberman. No good, and Alish with the rebound. Give it to Bork, and now the Royals, with 5 minutes to go on the game clock, they'll settle into the half-court offense. Mustangs in a man-to-man defense, which they've been in the majority of the night. Now Mulder wants to go one-on-one. He'll step through off the glass. Good! That a big offensive possession for the Royals. They've been stagnant here in the fourth quarter. Run some clock and get a bucket. Now the pass deflected. Makes its way out, and now Mulder's going to pick up his fourth. Going for the steal.
Mulder, a big guy, normally carries himself with a lot of control and coordination. That time just got his shoulders out in front of his toes a little bit and ended up running into a Newell-Fonda player.
4:27 to go. The Mustangs are going to use a full timeout. Royals up 61-46. We'll be back after this commercial break on FDS.
At West Health Systems, we believe in unlimited possibilities. Whether you're streaming, working, schooling, socializing, or gaming, use as much data as you need without any worries. And the Command IQ app gives you the power to set limits on screen time, content, and access to specific websites and apps right from your phone. Call West Health Systems today at 712-786-1181. Experience the freedom of unlimited internet with Experience.
61-46, MMCRU in front. Under 5 minutes to go here in the contest. The Royals led by 9 at the end of the first quarter, a 12-point lead at the half, and they led by 11 at the end of 3. The largest lead of the night was at 16. The Royals approaching that territory again, but the Mustangs will have the ball out of the timeout. And it's the same starters on the floor. Take that back. Gunnar Barron on the floor for the Mustangs. Holberman puts it on the deck. His take, no good. And once again, the Mustangs just unable to finish inside. Now Bort gets it into Alish. His finish is good on a backdoor cut.
Wyatt Alish, 16 points on the night, just continues his great postseason run.
Lyman with it up top. The Royals a 17-point lead. Carlson drives his floater up. No good. Offensive rebound. Putback is good. Carlson went and got it from Alish and gets the putback. Now a foul called in the backcourt on Holgrave. That's going to be the fourth personal on Holgrave, the fourth team foul on the Mustangs. So the Royals will be in the bonus for the final 3:43 of this one. As quick as they can turn you over and as hot as they can get from beyond the arc, you have to take care of the basketball and run some clock. Here's Schmelling. Brown will pull it out, and the Royals will set up in the half court. Alish a corner three. Right through! Wyatt Alish. He's strung together back-to-back performances, and now the ball's loose and the Royals come away with it. Brown, he'll pull it out. Ball reversal, Alish in the corner. He'll try it again. No good. Peterson an offensive rebound. And the Royals will reset at the 3-minute mark. A smart play to pull it back out and slow things down. Alish drives, leaves it for Peterson. He's going to get called for a walk on the floor before he went up.
Peterson's got called for that, I think, 3 or 4 times tonight, and that's just one of those where if they're going to call it consistently, you've got to be able to adapt personally. It's an opportunity for Coach Kuschel to speak some wisdom to a senior.
Yep, shuffling his feet a couple of times. Now Alish comes away with the steal. Bork's going to step into a triple. Good! Camden Bork buries the three. Here's Lyman. His spin move in the paint. No good. And Bork with the rebound. Now the Royals in complete control. 21-point lead. MMCRU has blown this one open. Alish gets it back from Peterson. His jumper. No good. Peterson an offensive rebound. Put back. Good from Michael Peterson.
MMCRU, they've averaged 69.5 on the season. With that, they're at 71 here, but a big response from Max Carlson.
Carlson buries the triple. He's into double figures with the 11. Now a steal in the backcourt. And Holgrave is fouled by Bork.
They're inside of 2 minutes, and the Royals have a 20-point lead.
Foul goes on Bork. It's his third. You got to take care of the basketball here if you're MMCRU. That an inadvertent turnover in the backcourt. Now Jackson Holgrave to the free throw line. Still a minute 49 to go. Holgrave knocks down the first. Just got to do the little things to close it out. Lucas Brown out of the ball game. Grayson Muller checks back in. Jace Collingham for the Royals as well. Holgrave knocks down both. He has 17 on the night. Now another steal in the backcourt, but it's going to be Holberman getting called for a walk as soon as he got in his hands. And now here comes Clint Staub, a senior point guard, into the ball game. And MMCRU needs somebody who can handle the basketball. Back-to-back turnovers in the backcourt. Now Mulder with it. Staub goes inside. Collin will finish at the bucket. He ended up on a size advantage down low, and he finishes. Now Holgrave left open. In and out. And Peterson the rebound. Now it's almost taken away in the backcourt. A tie-up called. The possession arrow gives it to the Royals. .80 seconds to go. The Mustangs not conceding anything. Why would they? Royals get it into the front court. Alish into Peterson. His finish no good, but draws the foul. Michael Peterson to the free throw line for 2. At the 4th personal on Geisen Lyman. Cork into the ball game for Cowling.
Just got a score update from that Madrid-Liddville-Sully game. Madrid able to hold off the upset. They win it 50-46.
Second in and out for Peterson. 65 seconds to go. Oberman's 3 from the corner. That one brought rain, no good, and Peterson with the rebound. Mulder's going to dribble into the front court and use a timeout with 50 seconds to go. Full timeout, 50 seconds to go. We'll keep it here. MMCRU a 73-53 lead over Newell-Fonda. The Royals a 16-7 scoring advantage here in the 4th quarter to put it away. The winner of this one advancing to Saturday night's sub-state final at Sioux Center at a 7 o'clock start to take on the Boyden Hall Comets, who are a 48-40 winner over South O'Brien earlier this evening. And MMCRU looking for their first sub-state final appearance in school history on the boys' side, and just 50 seconds away from accomplishing that.
Just a lot of passion and a lot of heart for this MMCRU team. You think back just past few seasons and years of disappointing endings to the season. It's just good to see MMCRU making a good playoff run this year.
The Royals season ended in this game last year with a loss to South O'Brien. Able to take one step further this year so far. That pass kicked out of bounds with 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Cork to Alish. Alish into the paint. His floater good. And Wyatt Alish up to 21 points on the night. Now Hograve's pass almost stolen away, but under 20 seconds to go. A deep 3 is short from Watts. Mulder dribbles it into the front court, and MMCRU is going to advance with a 75-53 win over Newell-Fonda. Royals improved to 23-2 overall, and they will head to the sub-state finals Saturday night in Sioux Center to take on the Boyden Hall Comets. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this with the FDS postgame show here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
United Bank of Iowa has been recognized as Iowa's #1 ag bank every year since 2004. However, they have been financing agriculture for generations. Their employees have a commitment to ag and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. You can count on United Bank of Iowa to finance your ideas and support you every step of the way. Stop by any of the 35 locations today and talk about how they can help your operation succeed. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
At West Health Systems, we believe in unlimited possibilities. Whether you're streaming, working, schooling, socializing, or gaming, use as much data as you need without any worries. And the Command IQ app gives you the power to set limits on screen time, content, and access to specific websites and apps right from your phone. Call West Health Systems today at 712-786-1181. Experience the freedom of unlimited internet with Experience.
Back here on the FDS postgame show. Final score tonight, MMCRU advancing with a 75-53 win over Newell-Fonda. The Royals improved to 23-2 on the season. The Mustangs end their year at 15-9. Michael, go ahead and give us some thoughts on this contest for both squads.
Yeah, really impressed with MMCRU's tempo, and we said it all night. This is a team that has a lot of depth on the bench, and they utilized it well. That's going to come in handy. Especially next round, and if we make it there, coming real handy at Wells. But you got to give Newell-Fonda a lot of credit. This is a good roster with a lot of freshmen on the lineup, and you got to assume with the coaching staff and the tradition of Newell-Fonda, they will continue to improve and get better. Just to recognize some of these seniors, you got Max Carlson, number 10, the senior, graduating. You got Mason Holberman, he had a good night, senior guard. Geisen Lyman, senior, guard and forward. Looking at Hunter Watts, he played a lot of minutes tonight. Just all around a good group of seniors and made an impact for this roster. And these guys will come back good next year. And if MMCRU continues on the same pace, I wouldn't be surprised to see a rematch of this in the playoffs again next season. But a lot of credit to Newell-Fonda, a good fan base, a good community, and just a congratulations to MMCRU and a good luck on next round.
Newell-Fonda, you talk about tradition rich on the boys and girls side. They know basketball, and another good squad this year. But tonight it was just MMCRU's time, and it showed the Royals a 23-14 lead at the end of one. They led 38-26 at the halftime break, 57-46 lead after three. And then in the fourth quarter ran away with it on an 18-7 scoring advantage, giving us our 75-53 final. Let's look at the leading scorers tonight. First for the Royals, 21 points, a game high for Wyatt Alish. Alish has put together back-to-back appearances. It's just been fantastic. He does it again tonight, and the Royals offense goes as he goes. 21 to lead the way. Grayson Mulder had 18. 10 for Michael Peterson, 8 for Jace Cowling, 7 for Cam Bork, 6 for Michael Schmellen, 3 for Lucas Brown, and 2 for Brandon Dreckman. The Mustangs were led in scoring by Jackson Hograve's 17-point effort. Max Carlson had 11. Geisen Lyman had 10. Mason Hoberman had 9. 3 points for Jackson Belcock, 3 for Hunter Watts. The Royals advance to the sub-state final Saturday night, 7 o'clock start at Sioux Center High School. They'll be taking on another tradition-rich school in basketball, the Boyden Hall Comets. And Boyden Hall advanced with the win over South O'Brien earlier this evening. We're going to stay on the air here. Royals coach Cam Kuchel is going to join us shortly for an interview. As we mentioned, the Royals ended their season last year at 14-9, losing this same contest, same game against South O'Brien in a neutral site game at Cherokee. The Royals able to win tonight and take that next step, and I think flex their muscles a little bit and showing why they're the number 3 ranked team in Class 1A. They have, when the lights have become the brightest, they have turned it on and have showed the part, and they did so exactly tonight here on a neutral floor against a good basketball team. So we will take one more commercial break. We'll be back with an interview with Royals coach Cam Kuchel after this here on FDS.
As the largest GSI grain bin dealer in the state of Iowa for the past 15 years, CS Agro prides themselves on grain bin builds and service, and offer a complete line of GSI equipment, including grain bins, grain dryers like top dry, tower dryers, and portable dryers, bucket elevators, air systems, conveyors, and chain loop systems. They do everything from concrete to erection, to electrical, and service before, during, and after the sale. Stop in, give them a call, or contact them at csagro.com, your GSI bin dealer in Calumet, Iowa.
And back here on the FDS postgame show, we're just going to, while we're waiting for Coach Kuchel, we'll throw a couple of scores here for you tonight. Some other meaningful ones, as you mentioned, Boynton Hall, a 48-40 winner over South O'Brien earlier this evening. Other 1A scores, Remsen St. Mary's advances with a 52-37 win over Council Bluffs St. Albert's. That one was played down in Denison. They're going to advance to take on the number 5 ranked team, Adair Casey Guthrie Center, who won 83-56 over IKM Manning. Some other 2A scores from around the area. Ridgeview gets a win tonight, 66-63. They'll advance to the sub-state final in Class 2A. A good chance of taking on Hall Western Christian in that one. OABCIG a winner as well, a 68-58 win for the Falcons in Class 2A. Jump back to Class 1A, Bishop Garrigan, a 63-51 winner over Lake Mills. They'll get the winner of Fort Dodge St. Edmunds and Mason City Newman Catholic. St. Ed's, they're ranked 4th. They jumped all the way up to number 4 in last week's final rankings. The Gales, a very tough team in their own right. That'll be a rematch between the Gales and the Golden Bears from earlier in the season that's seen a win for St. Ed's. North Lynn, they advanced to a sub-state final. That's no surprise. Another tradition-rich squad. They'll get the winner of Holy Trinity Catholic and Burlington Notre Dame, who's been ranked throughout the season as well. And I do have Royals coach Cam Kuchel with us. He's making the rounds for interviews. Coach, first of all, congratulations. I know your guys' season ended in this game last year. Just to be able to take that next step, you guys, and not only do it, but do it emphatically. You looked very good doing it tonight. Talk a little bit about the preparation coming into the game and then just how the game was going and if there were any adjustments you needed to make as you went.
Yeah, one big adjustment we had to make was the way they got downhill. They got by us when we got a little too far up in our pressure, and they kicked out to an open shooter, and they made us pay when they hit it to that outside guy. So that was a big adjustment we made to avoid getting beat off the dribble. We're backing the guy off a little bit. 41-23 did a nice job. 10 or 11 did a nice job getting downhill and kicking out, and they buried those shots. But the way we prepared for it is just playing the way we play. They play similar style to what we do. They always have. And I thought we handled the pressure very well outside of maybe a 1-minute spell there.
Coach, talk about you guys yourself. Obviously, you had a game plan defensively there, but you've had back-to-back contests on the offensive end from Wyatt, Alex, Brace, and Mulder. You played more guys tonight, more consistently throughout, just because I think the tempo called for it. A lot of up and down, but those two guys have been consistent at the offensive end the last couple of weeks, and even Michael Peterson. Talk a little bit about those three and just the offense in general.
You know, the confidence is the biggest word that comes to my mind. They've always had it there. You know, we've averaged about 69 points a game, and the last 7 or 8 games we've scored 75 plus. So it's just been the confidence to bury the outside shot. We're shooting the ball better from the outside, and that opens up our dribble drive where we're best. And then making them pay and getting to the line. We didn't shoot the ball very well from the line tonight, but just being able to get there is what our key is.
And I guess the last thing I'll say, Coach, is you talked a little bit about the players' confidence, and they've looked the part here all year long. Even when they've gotten behind in some ball games, they just have that DNA of knowing how to win, and you can see it now. Talk a little bit about a contest like last Thursday and like tonight. You're playing good basketball teams, and they're winning these things. Talk a little bit about the confidence it does for the players, and how that's going to suit you going forward in a Saturday night's game.
You know, belief. Our group has a lot of belief in themselves, belief in each other. They believe that anybody that's going to step on the floor is going to do something positive for our team, and they did that. All 10 guys that got on the floor did something positive for us, and all year long we've used 10 guys, and tonight we had a little bit of foul trouble in the first half that brought us a little deeper into the bench earlier, but all 10 of those guys went out there, and I didn't think any of them had fear in their eyes. They went out there and played their game.
You bet. Well, Coach, congratulations. I couldn't be happier for you. 7th season. He is leading the Royals to the first Class 1A sub-state final in school history on the boys' side. Best of luck to you Saturday night, and we'll be there to call the game, hopefully.
Awesome. Thanks for all you guys do for us.
All right, that's Royals coach Cam Kuchel joining us after a 75-53 win here over Newell-Fonda tonight. As you mentioned, the Royals advanced to their first sub-state final in school history. Michael, anything you'd like to add from the broadcast this evening?
Yeah, just looking at a few more scores. Gladbrook Rhinebeck, they took down Dunkerton over at Dyke New Hartford tonight. They are going to face the winner of 20-3 North Mahaska and 20-3 Montezuma. That one's going on at Grinnell High School in District 9. Fun matchup. I'm excited to see the score of that one. I also got Coon Rapids Vineyard. They handle Mount Air tonight out at West Central Valley High School in District 13. They're going to get the winner of the District 14 game between Woodbine and Bedford out at Red Oak. And then finishing that out, like we mentioned a couple of times, Madrid able to hold off a sneaky Linville-Sully team tonight at Lincoln High School in Des Moines. Madrid goes to 24-0, I believe the last remaining undefeated team in Class 1A, and they are going to get the winner of Ankeny Christian, Martinsdale St. Mary's. That one was Ankeny Christian 55-43 from District 11. That game's going down at Drake University on Saturday.
Well, once again, thanks for joining us for the call tonight, Michael. Another great night of basketball. We'll see what Saturday night brings as the Royals will travel to Sioux Center High School. We hope to have that one for you here on Fuller Digital Solutions as well. For Tim Holmes and Michael Rupp and Adam Morris here on Fuller Digital Solutions, thanks for joining us on tonight's post-game show. Royals win 75-53. Thanks for joining us this evening, and we'll be back with you on Saturday night with a trip to state on the line.